And next I have nominations for Lebanon County Conservation District Directors. Each year we're required to solicit a list of organizations for nominations, and we've received responses from the Lebanon County Agricultural Land Preservation Board, from the Swatara Watershed Association, and the Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails, and Lebanon County Farm Bureau. If you simply take the, I guess the sum of the nominations you have 3 nominations for Kristen Grumbine of Mount Pleasant Road, Lebanon, for the Farmer Director, and 1 nomination for Bob Arnold. And then you have
John Hoff was eliminated on the Swatara watersheds because they were both public directors, and we didn't realize that the farmer was supposed to be the one. So it was simply Bob Arnold.
Okay. The nomination says Bob Arnold and John Poff as directors. Doesn't
Right,
really specify.
and I called over to the Conservation District and asked, were they both public directors or was one a farmer? And they said one was a farmer, and neither of them are farmers. And since Bob Arnold is the existing director, the Watershed Association chose to continue to support him because he was interested in continuing on.
So support, so then it's a Bob Arnold, it's a
Right.
nomination for Bob Arnold for public director,
Right,
not John Poff.
right.
Okay. All right, then in that case you have 3 nominations for John Poff and 1 nomination for Bob Arnold. So it would be 3 for Kristen Grumbine total. For Farmer Director, 3 for John Poff and 1 for Bob Arnold for Public Director. If you go with the nominations, which you may do, or you may just simply choose to do otherwise.
Well, as Commissioner Litz said, Bob Arnold is, in fact, he's currently functioning as the treasurer, so you know, if it's possible to keep him on there, I think we should keep him on there, right?
Okay.
And we can keep all 3 of them, right? So, yeah.
Oh, we need 2 public directors. There are 2 positions open.
Correct.
So you could actually do Poff and Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, when I called over, they told me there was only 1 open.
No.
Well, we had, the nomination form has 1 farmer.
I never actually saw the form. But I just got a notice that they were due, so maybe it was missing, I don't know.
Yeah, we got 3 forms back, and we got yours as an email. So on the form, it has two public director openings.
Just as a note, the Audubon Society asked to be removed as
Yeah.
a sponsoring group.
They notified us. There's a
Yeah.
process for that through the state conservation. Yeah.
Okay, then the nominations then would be Bob Arnold and John Poff as public directors and Kristen Grumbine as the farmer director. Do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved, if there's 2 public director openings.
I have a motion and a second to appoint those 3 folks to the Board of Directors for the Lebanon County Conservation District. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered.
Okay. Then, last item I have is exemption of disabled veterans for exemption from real estate tax. They are for Guy Lebo of Cumberland Street, Lebanon. Diana Goldbach is a surviving spouse of a disabled veteran of 14th Avenue, Lebanon. David Howard of Poling Meadow Road, Lebanon.
Also move.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to honor the disabled veterans by relieving them of the responsibility of real estate tax. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered.
And related to assessment, you no longer have any appeals this afternoon.
Really?
Dan came up to tell me. However, he still does need to get some decisions from you, so it's up to you as to choosing a time. He's open, and if you want to come to just a point in time at which you can do that, whether you're advertised for 1:30, You can do 1:30, 2:30, whatever suits your
Let's
schedule.
do 1:30, because that's what I worked into my schedule.
That,
so.
that backs me up worse. I need to have later if possible. Then he told me I only had to be here at 1:45 for the, because two had been settled.
1:45.
Okay.
We'll do 1:45.
All right, thank you. I'll let him know. And then Controller Metley had forwarded a memo to you about an RFP for auditing firms. Bob, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, as requested, I sent out RFPs for the 2018, 2019, 2020 county audit. I sent to 10 firms, 6 responded. Of the 6 that responded, Maley was the lowest.